Hello Summoners War community, welcome to another video on this channel. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. Well, actually not really, it's still arena gameplay, but we are going to do Inter-server battle. And currently I am running this defense with 4 wins out of 21, which is pretty good, pretty okay, I guess. Like not too crazy, not too bad. And this defense is mainly based, this is also I guess where the wins come from, on the fact that the Leo is actually not a real Leo in the sense that he's on speed, so the enhance is just for more tankiness for the team. If I had better runes, I would do like triple shield on 180 plus something, but I don't farm dragons too much, so yeah. And the Valantis is built on Swift, also to surprise people. Slot for crit damage, not that it's supposed to do any damage, like Valantis doesn't do well much damage anyway, besides his passive in beast form and additional damage. Well, the passive is also kind of additional damage, so it's just there to cut and to outspeed Tianas in combination with Leo Trap. So that he can like provoke Tianas with skill 3. And then there's also the Veromos to have something against dots. And yeah, the Valantis, even if you have Tiana and hit it with like very slow units, which you would usually do against such tanky Leo defense like Tiana, Galleon, like low speed, full damage Zaras, you would probably, well, not probably, would very likely get cut. So that's kind of the idea against this defense. So you would do something like this, yeah, minus the twin angels, and with Zaras build like similar to this, and yeah, then you get cut obviously because the attack bar situation will be not what you would expect. And the weird shell is just there to mess with like bruiser stuff, like yeah, Vermos is Bionemesis, and weird shell in like extended fights can be pretty dangerous because of a skill 3 doing like some random attack bar HP swap and snipe one unit. So yeah, that's basically the idea behind this defense. Alright, and now we can start. We are fighting against China server, which is gonna be interesting because China server is probably like the second strongest server in terms of arena content. So let's see what we have. So we have some Vanessa Triton with Giselle, which is a pretty annoying unit. Now usually I would just hit this with my Carlos Garuda team, but since the recent balance patch, the Triton is pushing back by 50% so that the Garuda cannot really compensate the uh, attack bar pushback by Nemesis. Well, he can, but he needs to lose, I think it was 56% of his HP. By the Triton skill 3 to compensate for the full pushback to still cut, which is kind of hard to do because Tritons can have some like random attack or crit damage rune or crit damage subs, and you need to live the damage, obviously, but you also need to lose like 50% HP, so it's, well, 56, but yeah, that means that there's like a pretty big variety in terms of what damage Triton skill 3 can do, and yeah, now this is pretty risky, especially in Inter-server where you can't test, so I'm gonna just stay with my 10-1 team, which is based on a light Inosuke. But yeah, here you can immediately see why Giselle is a strong arena defense unit, because if she ever moves, if you get like some resistance, unlucky stuff, whatever, like my light Inosuke should have like 70 something accuracy, yeah, and now immediately I can just give up because she resisted with pushback and the reset, yeah, and also like 2 procs, thank you. It's yeah, this is the reason why she's like one of the strongest arena defense units, because if you don't run dot teams, uh, if she like ever gets to pull her thing off, you are usually in a very bad situation. Okay, so not much I can do there with this turn one team. Uh, yeah, I mean double resist. So okay, so now we have this team. I would think this is like some Eludia Nemesis trap thing, but I don't see how this should like work with my light inner circle. So we are going to use this team again. And yeah, like conceptually this team is like pretty strong because I have fastest booster. Eludia wasn't even on Nemesis. I am not sure what the idea was here actually. So I have the fastest booster with Kabila, and then I have Tiana, which is irresistible strip, and then I have like two damage dealers that do enough stuff to deal with the enemies, even though like don't have attack buff. Tiana also has skill 2, so this team lacks a little bit of damage sometimes, but also with a double reset, it's usually enough. It's kind of surprising that the first guy here has only like 3 wins because, well, it is kind of annoying, but maybe people just dotted it, I guess. So this defense is like 3 LD5 and Amduat, but there's no real stripper here. Like Amduat is a fake stripper actually. So you could go for turn 2, but there's also no speed threat. So I'm just gonna use my Tiana team, which is just using Oliver to get in front of the Amduat. Yeah, and now I don't have anything to fear here really because Amduat won't cut me, and when Azima Verad will just lock them down. You don't even need Azima for this team. You could use like Beth, or actually like the new water fusion monster, the 5-star. And yeah, so I'm not sure what that was. Okay, so this is also some Giselle defense, but we have with Camilla, which is a stall unit. So you could dot this, but maybe if a Camilla is on a crit, that could hurt. You could also go for Christina Cleave, but maybe if the Giselle procs and they for some reason start focusing the Christina, it could be a bit bad. So I'm gonna go for the standard dot team. But actually on the second thought, yeah, you can see the Camilla. I'm not sure if she crit. It was some decent damage, I guess. But against Giselle, you should probably always bring like a second stripper. So instead of, or like some yeah, well, I should have just brought Nora instead of Trix, I guess, because the damage from his skill 3 doesn't matter if I have permanent invincibility, and with Nora you get like 2 strip skills, and she's gonna have skill 4 a lot of the time anyway, so that would be less risky, I guess. This is a fun combination with Tanish actually, because turn 2 is pretty hard against all the debuffs and Oblivion spam. However, yeah, my Triton gets outspeed, so that's kinda crazy. My Kabila is 230 speed, which means the Triton has to be at least plus 237, which is pretty good. Like, of course, you can go a lot faster, but it's if you look at my recent videos, I don't think anyone on in Rush Hour actually outsped this team. So I guess there are a few people on global that can do it. Well, a few is kind of relative, but you know there are like some people, I guess, but not enough that I've met any of them. I guess well maybe once. I don't really remember. Since I got Light in the Circle 4 months ago. Yeah. Okay, so now we have some full LD5 team that has not really any threat, I guess. It's like supposed to be hard to cleave, but like why should I not dot with like Giselle? Okay, but Alexandra doesn't do crazy damage. I guess if her coma is on like Vio Revenge, crit damage something, Triton Giselle Deathbreak maybe, but you can see like even with Tiandang it can just get rid of a Deathbreak with the Akoma. Yeah, you are dying to dots, and Akoma will just get one shot by Lamiela when she has her skill. Yeah, she does have her skill, so yeah. That is maybe looks a bit intimidating with defense, but not really a threat. So this would also be something I would hit with the Garuda team, but it's also kinda gamble since the Triton buff, because it's hard to say, like if he like crits, if he has like some crit damage or attack rune, I'm gonna instantly lose, so I'm using this instead. Dark Gojo Giselle is pretty strong combo, obviously. I mean, maybe depending if it's tanky or not. Are you proccing? No, okay. That would have been also kind of dangerous, I guess. Yeah, Dark Gojo Giselle is yeah, a strong combo, I guess, because if any of these two like gets their skill off against like turn one, you also kind of lose. But if Dark Gojo isn't tanky, I guess you could Lucian this, but and yeah, this is also kind of annoying because you have like infinite CC chain, so Payanya is maybe probably better than Giselle there, I don't know. And I get outspit again somehow. So yeah, Chinese Tritons are pretty fast, I guess, compared to global. Now, oh yeah, you had Oblivion, so yeah, I just lose, I guess. So yeah, that's unfortunate. With this kind of shows like how dumb the Garuda team actually was slash is. If I don't know if I can find some way. Wait, what is this now? Can we please? Hello? Ah, thank you. Yeah, how dumb the Triton Garuda team was, or is, if I can find to make it work somehow, because they can have like 245 Tritons or something, and it doesn't matter, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, this defense doesn't have any speed threat. Not sure what. I guess they try to do like anti-cleave with Minato and the Velasca, but yeah, I just reset the Velasca with the Oliver, and okay, now Minato is gonna cycle in and out of his shadow state thing, but yeah, we reset him, and meanwhile everyone else is kinda dying, so not really a problem. Yeah, Velasca dies to dots. Okay, we can go skill 1 here, and now we freeze you, and now we win. Yeah, I don't know. This defense needs a speed trade. I'm not sure why the Bianches were too, I guess, to mess together with the Velasca, but yeah. Yeah, when we have some stall defense, Light Unicorn always pretty annoying. I could go for Christina Cleave with Tiana, or I could just try to dot it. But the problem here would be if I kinda get infinite CC chains, and or at least if I don't get enough debuffs off, so that the unicorn can always compensate a bit. And you can also see that this guy has Payanya on crit, maybe even crit damage, and also destroy. So that is pretty smart actually against dots. So yeah, you just saw what could happen here. I mean, he got like 2 procs, I guess, but you cannot like dot this really fast because of unicorn and procs and stuff. So yeah, the Payanya is actually kind of gonna mess with you. Also, you have like at least 2 water units in a dot team, or sometimes dot teams are like full fire. So pretty good idea actually with the Payanya. I really like this, because if you think about it, like the main weakness of this is like dot teams. If you don't like have some crazy outspeed comp, I don't know if there's like some chilling team that could hit this. I don't know with the unicorn. If you can kind of get around that with chilling, Not sure what the damage speed dealer would be, maybe Zyros, but it's kinda hard to speed tune with base speed. Yeah, so you kinda also need to make it like annoying for dots, and I guess this would be the most straightforward way. I mean, it's yeah, Christina Cleave would still be best, I guess, with Tiana to even if a Triton like messes up attack order and stuff, should be fine. If you get like Tiana skill free through eventually. Okay, so I'm going to try to focus the Triton first because Pioneer has passive anyway, so not like I'm gonna get rid of him anytime soon, so I just want to make sure the Triton doesn't push back me in addition to the Pioneer things that are going on. And then we can just one hit the Pioneer with the Lamiela hopefully. So be good if you don't get too many procs. Okay, thank you. Yeah, which is also kind of funny, Pioneer stunning himself when getting too many additional turns. While you not dying is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, you get another additional turn, which is also really... And again, yeah, okay, so I hope the Triton is dying. Yeah, okay. And now I guess we can finish you, but you have passive again for sure. You took so many additional turns. So that is gonna be a bit close. Yeah, you can see also the destroy is like really kicking in. It's a pretty good idea. I mean, I could have easily lost with a few more procs. So he did get a lot of procs. So I guess yeah, I should make my tricks like more anti-fire. I don't know actually why I don't have it. Let's see. So yeah, this I don't use this unit. Yeah, this is fine, I guess, with some more additional damage. Okay, so here, I mean, you could also just Lucian with the Seraph with low HP. Seraph won't die for sure, but Seraph with low HP is not a threat because he can't properly use skill 3. But yeah, we are kind of forced to use this team. The Gorilla team is actually, even before Triton buff, it would be kind of risky because of Ipsamarth. I mean, Carlos is heavy anti-water, but still. But yeah, luckily we outspeed this time, and when we can like easily clean up. And yeah. Okay, so now, well, this death had 7 wins actually. So here you could try to go for dots, but I always kinda dislike dots against Laura because you can like easily get CC chained because if she's on Vio, she can like easily proc into skill 2 and get additionals with skill 1 as well. So that's always a bit of a threat. So I'm gonna try to use my anti-Laura team, which is based on Arcana hitting Oblivion, and when you spread it AoE with the Tomoe. So this could also go sideways if Laura is like proccing, but she needs to proc into skill 2 and then stun Tiana, so we pray to land Oblivion. Yeah, we don't land Oblivion, and we also crit, which is pretty bad. So, I mean, yeah, wow, we land with Silence, but it's Silence, Anti-cleanse, 2 additional turns. Yeah, that is losing the 15%, I guess. I mean, if I would have got like one more proc actually, then it could have worked. But yeah, now since there's Ragdoll, we don't have Oblivion, nothing is really dying. And yeah, it's yeah, I crit again with Tomoe, which is low critted. Can we Oblivion you? Thank you. Now here, I I should have hit the Ragdoll actually because Ragdoll is in torrent range, I guess. So no, something's gonna die. Yeah, you're not dying to dots. It's also like kinda unfortunate. But I guess Byungchul solos me anyway, so I guess I should have went for dots because it's Interserver and use some very slow dot comp. Uh, yeah, my bad, I guess. Okay, this defense is food for a lot of things. It can be dot food. I mean, unless the Pioneer is on damage too, and you have like the arm dot being annoying, but I'll just use my usual Tiana combo. You can also go for Christina Cleave because arm dot is the fake stripper, so well, what I mean by that is a very inconsistent strip. He is so unlikely that he gets through shield will, and also Christina can self cleanse, and also there's Delphi, so Armdward is not a threat for Christina Cleave if there's no other like crazy stripper. And yeah, of course, Bayanya is trying to show off again. Is he on crit? He did like so much damage on Oliver actually. Okay, let's finish off Amdort. Yeah, can you please stop what is going on with the Payanyas today? You also, yeah, you would definitely have passive. Do I have reset? Please hit for reset. Thank you. Are you moving? I should have went for, oh no, it's gonna be enough. Alright, so next one is going to be this annoying. Well, this is like 4-star units, and honestly, what would be smart here would be to just go for Christina Cleave with Tiana, or really any other shield will cleave Tiana comp, because there's like, yeah, Bianca might be maybe full damage or something, but if you kinda shield will cleave your way through that, so to speak, then it's not really an issue. Also, I could have gone like Tiana, Praline, Azima, Zyros, so which is also kind of turn 2, so yeah, but I'm gonna try to dot it. But I should have brought at least, I can already tell now, I should have brought like at least another stripper. Because there are like 2 cleanse buff units, and especially with Vio stuff going on, it's gonna be hard to pull the usual Lamiola Ember combo off here, because you can see now she's gonna negate everything I did, and she's, if I was unlucky, if she could proc again, but I mean next turn she will proc even again and cleanse everything, so like I can do some damage with Ember, but Ember needed to proc here, then maybe I could finish off the Pontus. I mean, I've dispersed on, but it doesn't matter because oh no, she jabbed, yeah, but she procs anyways. So if I had I kinda need the Veromos to get rid of the silence, I guess, maybe, but I guess the Noah would have been better. Because when I have like 2 strips, Nora doesn't care about silence with her skill 4, and when I also can build up some kind of CC chain a bit more, and yeah, that would have been easier. Yeah, you proccing is also pretty bad because of a destroy. I kinda need to get rid of Pondos, but yeah, you are proccing like every turn, it's rough, but it's like kinda to be expected, right? If you go into like extended fights like this, eventually someone is gonna get off some crazy proc chain. But you can see, like, if my Ember would take like 4 turns, it wouldn't be like too crazy, and that's where you can see it's my team comp is a bit off, because it's not like purely RNG. Okay, now we finish the unicorn, I guess, but it's still gonna be close. Yeah, this is also pretty bad. Also, you have skill, so if I would have despair stunned, then maybe it could be, yeah, also, or you proc 2 times. That's actually kinda good, because you get out of a invincibility, but you still have immunity. Yeah, so you can see like the Lamiela procs didn't do anything. Yeah, of course I get stunned into proc, and that is looking pretty bad. Yeah, now we despair stun, but yeah, now we don't have any stripper. Yeah, you are proccing again. This is if I would proc now, or also Pontus, yeah, he resisted and he procced enough to have skill 3 up again. Yeah, yeah, you can see I should have been prepared for this to happen. So some other stripper in the dot team would have been great. It's this yeah, that's also like really my bad. But I mean, this just nice to Tiana, so like there's no immediate threat besides the Byungchul, and you can just use like Tiana and Christina Cleave or something, and you are at least killing like something. If you focus down with Byungchul, there's like really no threat, so not sure what I was thinking. So yeah, anyways, next one is Nova Triton now with Dark Monkey, which is I guess against turn 2 stuff. Also Deathbreak for Byungchul. Okay, we outspeed again. This is nice. And now we need to land enough stuff. So Light Inner Soccer, so this team is kind of relying on that I either reset or push back. And actually the Deathbreak is like not too important against semi-squishy targets at least. So yeah, and then we have also the Samar for additional pushback, for additional reset. And I think the Byungchul is gonna kill the Samar, right? Which is a good thing. Yeah. This is also some fun way to get the damage off so that Triton transfers his skill 3 to his death break with skill 1 to Samar, and then Byungchul finishes him. So this is I mean Lionel 24 lead is kinda slow in terms of speed threat, but Lucifer, I don't know why is Lucifer here. So it's like a nemesis for everyone, I guess, kinda, but also not really. You are just gonna get bursted by something. Like there's like no stripper that will do enough damage, unless there's some crazy nemesis thing here going on. Is it? No, it's not. So yeah, you can see. I don't know if my Lionel has a crit damage rune actually, for because of speed subs, but I don't know. Also, yeah, it's Lucifer is such food for Pangback here, so it's because he's so squishy. That is not sure what the idea was. And okay, so we have some more annoying combo. I could use my Tiana team and kinda don't care about the unicorn because Azima does enough death breaks anyways that it's pretty unlikely for the unicorn to like make everything glancing so that you don't land anything. But this time I will just go for the Christina Cleave Tiana comp. Uh, That is honestly usually the best way to work around like Pontos, Unicorn, or really any other annoying buff unit. If there's like no crazy threat comp. And wait, why did I not go for... Oh, I actually, why did I not go for... Oh, I think maybe my attack order gets swapped. I'm not sure what I think I thought... Oh no, the Christina got reset. Yeah, but I mean, you can see I didn't really get my full combo off, and I have still kinda advantage. And Unicorn is not doing the smartest thing, but yeah, I think Vanessa got Vanessa reset Christina. Uh, okay, so now we can finish. You need to die. And all right. So it's I mean the downside with Christina Cleave with Tiana is that you don't really have any sustain, so yeah, Guardian is kinda dying, but I mean, I should be fine, because if Christina gets skill 4 up again, this proc is actually kinda good, because now I have full stacks, which increases my damage by a lot, yeah, and now with Byungchul dies, like, there's like kinda no way that Payanya 1v1s Christina, yeah, also you didn't even have passive, so Alright, so yeah, this is looks kinda annoying too because Dark Hacker is also like a crazy control unit and also immunity, which is annoying for dot teams. And when Dark Gojo Triton follow up, this is, I mean, with chilling, this actually would be kind of food because Vanessa is much better against chilling, obviously, with more safety if you don't like manage to kill her. But I don't have water in Asuka, otherwise I would just go for chilling. And the 4% extra lead kinda do a lot. Because also my Swift will is not like too fast. So I'm waiting to pull water in Asuka. And okay, what could we do here? So let me think. Okay, I kinda cooked up this team, so I just pray that yeah, I push back the Triton, which makes everything easier. I just prayed that the uh, water Tomb Warden would cut the Triton, and even if not, I mean this team doesn't have like too much crazy damage, so I've like my Wind Gojo built for some Leo comes too. So, but yeah, this if this Triton had will, this would actually be kind of strong. Oblivion on Christina is pretty bad actually, but yeah, you can see the Wind Gojo is doing a lot of damage. He doesn't have like too much crit damage actually. It's mainly crit rate. So that is also some unit that I should kinda use more, I guess. So here, I'm not sure what the best play would be. Yeah, we can't finish off the hacker because Christina has Oblivion. But I guess I should have just finished the Tianlang or something. Okay, so we finish off a Gojo. You are dying to dots, right? So we can finish you. Okay, yeah, now you don't have really any damage left. And when Gojo still has skill 2, so yeah, that was also a bit lucky with Triton not being on will. And wow, this is some pretty standard team. I mean, I can go for my usual light Inosuke comp. You could, nah, you can't Lucian this because of the Byung-chul. You could, yeah, I guess you could Christina cleave this because the Balinese is not gonna be high accuracy, I would think. So if you like wait for a few rotations, then should be fine. Yeah, let me finish off some off, okay. And now we can do this into this, and yeah. I mean, it's like not too bad of a combo, I guess, without any LD5, but yeah, not sure. It's like so old school, so this is also something that I would usually go for the colors thing, the Nemesis Garuda. But yeah, now I'm kind of forced to try to outspeed. It's kind of boring just trying to stat check everything, because it's like either you outspeed or you don't, and then I mean it's not outspeeding, right? I have like 4 base speed advantage, which together with all the speed buffs and stuff from totem and lead makes like 7 speed difference on the Swift set. But yeah, okay, so with also some kind of standard defense. You can Christina cleave this. I mean, it's a bit. Vanessa Bianchul can always kinda be unlucky if Vanessa goes in front of Bianchul, but mostly. No, this was actually properly tuned, so Vanessa doing Death Break for the Bianchul, yeah. If this would have hit on Christina, Christina could have died. But we went with some dot coms. If the Payana here was on high damage, which this could also be pretty good, I guess. But yeah, there's like with a light unicorn there was enough stall so that Payanya could do his stuff, but Byungchul here is only Byungchul, so he doesn't threaten dot-coms too much, usually at least. So we can just you have skill 2 again, you proc some more time, yeah, stun, thank you. But okay, now we should know. You resisted everything. Alright, yeah, but we have Pheromones, so it doesn't matter. Okay, can we please? That was oh no, he can't die from tricks, yeah, and of course you're proccing again into skill 2, that is a bit unfortunate. Right, but now Vanessa is dying, so there's like no real way for them to recover. Unless you get off even more procs, alright, yeah, but the Payanyas are also kinda crazy today. Okay, so you have passive, I guess. You took so many turns. Or I don't think you actually died, right? No, yeah, whatever. But just let Hela have skill 2, alright, or we proc and just kill you, okay. I'm finally allowed to have some lucky procs too. Light Machine Arcana, that is kinda interesting. I have some experience with her because guildmate of mine has her. So she is basically her passive makes it that her attack bar acts as a shield. So she shields everyone when she moves, and she doesn't take damage if her attack bar is not 0. But that does not account for bombs and for dot debuff stuff. So she's pretty susceptible for dots, but it's like I think this usually is this unit is a bit underrated. I mean, the problem is that the skill 2 is pretty lackluster right now, I guess, because it has like strip reset with pretty low activation chance on everything, and it's single target only. But yeah, if you combine it with like some other speed threat comp, I think this would at least stall most teams. If it's like also in some combination not really easy to dot. Yeah, because here you can see, yeah, she doesn't take like any damage, so I just push back her attack bar essentially with all the damage. But if her skill 2 was like either AoE or like I don't know what they could do, like at least increase the activation rate, maybe decrease the cooldown. Uh, she would be like pretty annoying unit. I mean, she can like solo everything essentially that doesn't have attack bar control. Uh, so yeah, this I can see her being a very annoying stall unit in the future. But I mean, they didn't even get touched in the balance patch because they are like the newest units, so we have to wait for like 2 months at least. Okay, and some more LD comp, although I'm not sure here. Yeah, like there's the speed threat kinda, but there's also not like a real strip build. So I mean you could kinda dot this, but it's with Pontos. I'm I'm just gonna go for Christina Cleave with Tiana. And who are we hitting actually? I think we could hit the Yeonhong. Yeah, if we push back her, I mean, doesn't matter too much. Yeah, Kinky is like there's like a million counters to Kinky right now, so it's not like too good of a unit anymore. Alright, can we Oblivion you? Yeah, thank you. Well, you are a Nemesis, but I'm not sure if I guess if we would have failed for Oblivion, then maybe we could have get one shot, but I have buffs, so she wouldn't crit. So would have been close, I guess. Okay, and yeah, here I could go for my light inner circle comp, but I'm going for my other dotty, which is specifically built for stuff like this, so it's a bit slower but much tankier than the standard dot offense. So I mean they all kinda dirt, but it can easily survive like Nefte skill 2 and Bianchul skill 2 plus some more damage. So this is in the past I used it a lot. So especially against like some Nefte's damage comps. I'm not sure if it can survive Seraph actually. I don't think so, but yeah. So yeah, Bianchul is sadly like not really a threat for like turn 2 comes with build right. And now we have Trinity, but with Tiana, which is also I don't really understand why. I mean, there's no real speed threat here, so because I changed the rune for my team with the Wind Gurger. Okay, so let me just reset everything. All right. And yeah, not sure where there was like some other speed threat here. So yeah, Triton would be fine, I guess, even because I mean with Triton I would actually just Lucian this. Yeah, you could honestly you could just Lucian this either way, I guess, because you only have to deal like with a puncture. Wow, 80k, that's a lot. So not sure what that was about. And that was it. Also, yeah, I changed the rune from the defense for. Uh, actually, I don't know where that rune went. Oh, because I just no, it was because I just reset the thing. So yeah, it's usually on my Triton, so I need to fix that. But I got one more win on defense actually, so it was 421 before. Now it's 522. So yeah, I guess some people are falling for it. I guess the smartest thing would be to just really bruise everything with like Bolwerk stuff or some like really bruiser comps. So but that would be boring, so I don't do that in Interserver. I mean mostly my Interserver performance is like mostly like this, like losing 5 matches is kinda bad in terms of win rate for offense. But somehow I always like kind of fumble in Interserver and perform well in Rush Hour. I'm not sure why. Even though you would have like pretty much like infinite time here, so yeah. Uh, okay, so yeah, let's just collect all the funny rewards here. So yeah, it would be I don't know how other people do it, but if you want like maximum loot, you should just really bruiser anything because you can literally bruiser every defense in the game because like if like unless there's maybe like some crazy damage dealers in there, but then there's always some kind of cleave option unless there's like maybe 4 LDs or something, but yeah, if you go like for crazy bruiser units, Dark Gojo, Payanya won't like be able to CC you forever, especially if you bring like 100 resistance everyone, and then you can like slowly whittle them down. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised that I mean 5 wins is kinda okay, I guess. 5 out of 22. So yeah, I think it's kind of funny that this works in versus G3 China. And yeah, that was it for video, and see you in the next one.